Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for our next contest? Our next contest is scheduled for one fall. And will be another opening round contest. Introducing first, weighing in at 175 pounds from Tijuana, Mexico. His opponent, weighing in today at 250 pounds, from the Lehigh Valley, the Bearded Menace,
The third of four first-round matchups takes place right now, and making his way to the ring from the Lehigh Valley, the Bearded Menace Havoc, as he squares off against El Jefe Manny Martinez. We already know the first two men advancing into the tournament being the Gran Akuma and the Boar of Moldova. One of these two men will join them and face off against either Akuma or Boar in the semifinals. The draw has not been determined as of yet. Ricky Wildey has joined me back at commentary table, and we are looking forward to a great first round matchup here between the style clashing once again of the Bearded Menace Havoc and El Jefe Manny Martinez.
Just how jazzed up and energetic El Jefe is to be here in the championship tournament. He's been losing his mind entirely since he got into that ring. Anyone comes near his bike or his pants, and he's screaming and yelling. You got to assume that this is more war tactics to try and get into the mind of Havoc, as he does not have a very good size advantage.
I mean, but did you see the beginning of the match? The referee making the pre-match checks, and El Jefe blatantly with a gold chain already wrapped around his right fist. He looks like a man who's willing to do anything, and just like that, he sure is.
I mean, honestly, with a man the size of Havoc, I'm not sure that a sneak attack is the smartest thing to do in terms of getting an advantage, but in terms of getting into the man's head to show that you're a competitor who's willing to do anything, I think it might just work, although it's not working right now for El Jefe.
Exactly. Havoc has been a man Much like Gran Akuma, experience is on his side. There's not a trick that he hasn't seen and he hasn't already used. So El Jefe may need to rewrite the book, change a couple of plays.
Tim, I got to disagree. You said he was the likes of Gran Akuma. Gran Akuma can come in here with submission holds and float overs, the types I have never even imagined. Havoc is a monster, and he is here to destroy people. He does not have educated feet. He is a brute looking for destruction.
Absolutely. I mean, no two books read the same. They're different from cover to cover. The thing that they have in common is the experience, but Havoc is definitely a bruiser. You don't earn the nickname the Bearded Menace by just playing nice and coloring between the lines.
We're going to talk about an ugly snap suplex, putting a tremendous amount of force onto the shoulder blade and the neck of El Jefe. And if you watch those suplexes close, El Jefe's coming down dangerously sharp on that shoulder. If that pops out of place, his opportunity in this contest is over.
Maybe we need to set the egg timer here for a second on this delayed vertical suplex.
This is just torturous. The amount of blood going to El Jefe's head right now, by the time he hits from that, he might not even be conscious anymore.
33 seconds into the Falcon Arrow. Only a 1 count there.
You got to think about how tough El Jefe is to take all that abuse and punishment and kick out at 1.
Absolutely, the blood rushing to his head. I'm surprised he even knew where he was upon impact. But I guess the landing from the Falcon Arrow revived El Jefe to the point of at least knowing that instinctively he needs to kick out. And what better time than 1?
You got to see right now just how vivid and aware El Jefe is. This man is a mat classic. He knows exactly what he's doing in that ring. And he might seem a little goofy with tiny bites and pull down toots, but you got to know all of that is just to get into his opponent's head. He is a winner.
Yeah, but he looks like he may be riding off into the sunset right now. Does he not know that he needs to win inside of the ring, that taking a count out immediately takes him out of contention to being the Jefe of excellence professional wrestling?
You're getting suckered in just like Havoc is right now, going into El Jefe's yard, into El Jefe's wheelhouse, literally out onto the outside. El Jefe wants that title more than anybody in the tournament. And if he wants to let Havoc play around a little bit beforehand, I just don't know if his tactics are working, because those big right hands from Havoc certainly are.
Yeah, I don't think Havoc plays around all that much. When the bell sounds, it is all business for Havoc. And now he looks to be taking his punishment out on El Jefe's prized possession, the little two-wheel mini bike.
Well, let me ask you, Tim, what will happen if Havoc uses that bike and hits El Jefe across the head with it?
That depends on the referee.
It'll be a disqualification.
It should be a disqualification. That's what I want to point. It's the referee's discretion. Like, if the referee in the ring thinks that, it shouldn't end that way, it really doesn't.
That's insanity. It should be a strict set of rules. El Jefe is playing beautifully to the rules of this matchup. He's getting Havoc angry, and he's bringing weapons into the ring for Havoc to use. I think it's brilliant. I'm not saying it's the most sportsmanlike conduct. I'm just saying it's a good tactic to advance.
I would say so, too. I can't disagree with you.
You got a crooked referee who's going to allow Havoc to use outside interference, so that's an entirely different thing. The referee does need to take control, though, because these men have been on the outside. They now have a bicycle in the ring. This needs to be a contest.
Jefe almost using Havoc's own momentum to crash into that bike. And Havoc putting on the brakes and stopping himself. Oh, man.
El Jefe hitting the brakes, but Havoc hitting the bike. And he's going to ride this thing to victory in his hopes.
Very Magilla Gorilla looking like on that little bike. I mean, Jefe already makes the bike look small, but Havoc makes the bike look smaller than small. Straight out of a Rick Moranis movie. Ooh, a little low.
Ladies and gentlemen, that should have been a disqualification right there.
Incidental contact. Havoc pushed the bike away. It happened. He dismounted off the bike. The bike hit Jefe on its own power.
The only excuse I can think of is that El Jefe is the man who brought the bike into the ring, so he is at fault right there. But I think John Rankin finally doing his job, getting the bike out of the ring and making this an athletic contest like it should be in the beginning.
Turnabout is fair play. El Jefe going a little south of the border while Rankin was out of position. And Jefe definitely capitalizing, getting into a mount position and raining down those right hands.
These kind of tactics just show you how important this match is. Both men are tremendous competitors. They are winners at everything that they do within the wrestling world. And here they are resorting to the types of tactics of low-down scoundrels because of how badly they want to win this championship.
It's all about the title. To be the first champion of excellence means the world. You can only write history one time. There's no pencil. It's going to be written in pen. You have to win today. You win tonight. You advance to later on. And you got to go through 3 matches to get there. They both know the stakes, and they're both willing to throw caution to the wind.
You know, of all the competitors we've seen so far in this opening round, I'd say the Boar is the only man who stands a chance in the second round. Everyone else is going to be exhausted from these lengthy and intensely physical contests.
It is the luck of the draw, if you believe in luck. The Boar did get a very, I don't want to say an easy draw because there's definitely no easy matchups, but comparatively, the best matchup that he could have had was against MC Hardbody.
I don't know if I'd agree with that. He's one of the most dangerous athletic competitors within this tournament. I would say the Boar's style is simply so rough and tumble that whether win or lose, that match is going to be over in a couple of minutes. El Jefe and Havoc here, these are warriors who are going to fight until the last breath. This could go on for an hour. Big time headbutt to the midsection from Havoc.
Both men looking to reset, get into a better position to try to put the other away.
You can see the punishment put on Havoc, but he still keeps coming back. El Jefe trying to pick up Havoc. I don't think that's a very good move for this stage of the contest.
Havoc is built like a
Small package.
2 count there.
Flying leg lariat. El Jefe got Havoc back on the ground.
Right on the button. Another 2 count there.
Can you see Havoc's eyes? He doesn't look totally there right now. I think that one might have caught him directly on the chin. He seems to be a little lost.
Yeah, he's definitely not, I may have spoke too soon. He has him up. Could he be looking for the Emerald Flosion? No.
You can still see Havoc's not quite on stable feet right now.
Oh! Big Samoan drop. But look at El Jefe smartly rolling off of his shoulders for just a brief second, realizing that Havoc was in no place to make the cover, then getting a chance to gain a respite. Right now, it's a race to their feet.
Both men need to get to their feet. This is a critical moment in this matchup. This is a defining moment of this tournament. They need to be able to get to their feet, to get the advantage over their opponent, or they will be lost.
Both men up close to a vertical base around the same time. Havoc, the first to move.
One of those shots to Havoc's head, though. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to take this. El Jefe is dominant when it comes to the concussion-like syndromes. He's taking to Havoc. Oh my God!
Brain buster!
That could be it. This could be El Jefe's moment.
Ooh, 2 7/8 there, Ricky.
Havoc kicking out late in that pinfall, and you can ask, is he trying to catch his breath, or is that all he had left?
It's that heart of a champion.
And you can see in the look in the eyes of El Jefe how much he's given to this contest. I think he genuinely believed that that was the end of the match right there. I'm not sure if he has many more tricks left in his bag. I think that might have been his best one.
Could El Jefe be at his wit's end? Does he have, looking for a finding wizard? Ooh. Havoc is rocked. Glass-eyed.
Might be concussed. Second row moonsault. El Jefe is on top of Havoc.
He's got him hooked though.
No.
Look at the strength.
Oh my God. What a monster this Havoc is. Concussed off his back. Driver to the ground.
Emerald Flosion. And that's it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of the contest, the bearded Menace,
Havoc successful in the first round. Will he have enough time between the first and second round to recover enough and compete at a high level? Only time will tell, but he has won and he is advanced in the second round. The bearded menace, Havoc, lives to fight another day.